Official, Manchester United is making massive cuts. Relegation from the Premier League becomes a reality. Arsenal will sign Rodrygo. Guardiola is on the verge of leaving City. Saudi sheikhs are offering huge money. It became known for which club Salah will play next season. All of this and more in today's episode. Hey everyone, welcome to our roundup of the top football news. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. If you've already subscribed, let's get started. Liverpool leader Mohamed Salah scored and assisted in the 26th round match of the Premier League against Manchester City. Currently, the Egyptian winger has 40-plus productive actions in the season, 25 goals and 16 assists. He became the first player in the Premier League to make over 40 productive actions in 2 championship seasons. And Arne Slot spoke about extending the contract with Salah. If Mo does really well, the more expensive he becomes. If he didn't play so good, maybe we would have second thoughts about whether we want him to extend. Hopefully, he will extend. Among some insiders, there is information that Mo decided to stay at Liverpool, and he will sign a new agreement with the club after the end of the season. Contract details are already being worked out. Official, Manchester United has announced new job cuts. The Red Devils are transforming their corporate structure as part of a series of additional measures to improve the club's financial sustainability and increase operational efficiency. The transformation plan aims to return the club to profitability after 5 consecutive loss-making years. During this period, MU suffered losses of about £300 million. As part of these measures, the club anticipates that approximately 150 to 200 jobs will be cut. This will be in addition to the 250 job cuts last fall. Also, The Guardian reports that Jim Ratcliffe, who owns a minority stake in the club, 27.7%, has decided to close the staff canteen at Old Trafford. Lunches, which used to be free, will be replaced with fruit. Radical measures do not end there. In Carrington, the training centre of Ruben Amorim's team, free access to lunch will be provided exclusively to football players. The rest of the staff will have to settle for soup and bread. By the way, one of the quite interesting expenses that will surprise you, for the dismissal of coaches and their staff since the departure of Sir Alex Ferguson in May 2013, Manchester United spent more than £70 million, which is almost €85 million. I already said in one of the previous videos that Manchester's problems are not only in the coach, but completely in the club's system and strategy. Look at the transfers of the 22-23 season. The balance is minus €220 million. Season 23-24, the balance is minus €145 million. Season 24/25, the balance is minus €143 million. Spending on transfers is normal, but which of these footballers really made Manchester United stronger? I don't even want to delve further into the history of the Devils' transfers. For this, you need to make a separate video. By the way, can you name at least one successful transfer of Manchester United after the departure of Sir Alex? Write in the comments. Milan's management may decide on a radical squad overhaul against the background of weak results in the current campaign. The Rossoneri bosses are ready to listen to offers even for the 3 most star players, Maignan, Theo and Leao. Gazzetta dello Sport reports. The contracts of the first 2 expire in the summer of 2026. Maignan reached a principled agreement on the extension of the agreement, but this does not guarantee his long stay at San Siro at all. Theo's fate seems to be decided at all. Milan agreed to sell the defender to Como for €50 million in winter, but the Frenchman blocked the deal. The coming summer will be the last opportunity to earn money on Theo, who is terribly degrading in the current season, and Milan is already preparing a replacement for Hernandez, starting negotiations on the transfer of Bruges left-back Maxime de Kuyper, reports Nicolo Schira. Negotiations are in the early stages. Arsenal also wants to get a young defender. Transfermarkt estimates the value of the 24-year-old player at €12 million. Palmeiras is advancing in negotiations to acquire Barcelona's loaned-out centre, forward Vitor Roque from Betis. Fabrizio Romano reports. According to the journalist, Palmeiras and Barcelona have agreed on the transfer of the 19-year-old Brazilian. It is about 25 million euros for the Blaugranas, as well as 20% of the possible future transfer amount of the player. However, the parties also need to resolve the issue with Betis, who loaned Roque until the end of the 2024/25 season. This agreement includes the right to buy, so the Green-Whites can keep Vitor in La Liga. Recall that Barcelona acquired the striker from Atletico Paranaense for 30 million euros in January 2024. His contract with the Catalan club runs until the end of June 2031. In the continuation of the Barcelona theme, El Nacional reports that the Catalans are showing interest in Juventus winger Kenan Yildiz. According to the source, the management of the Blue Grenades is currently studying the possibility of transferring the 19-year-old Turk. It is emphasized that the old lady is ready to consider an offer for Yildiz in the amount of 80 million euros. Barcelona needs to sell several players so that it can acquire the talented Juventus midfielder. The current labor agreement of the Turk with Juve is calculated until June 30th, 2029. Transfermarkt estimates him at 45 million euros. London's Arsenal is interested in Real Madrid's Brazilian winger Rodrygo, reports the Spanish publication Todo Fichajes. According to the source, Gunners head coach Mikel Arteta is obsessed with strengthening the attack and considers the 24-year-old footballer an ideal candidate for this role. It is noted that the Creamy want to receive 100 million euros for their player, but Arsenal is currently preparing to pay only 85 million. Manchester City's Spanish coach Pep Guardiola has received a very attractive offer, El Nacional reports. According to the source, the 54-year-old specialist received an offer from Saudi Arabia from one of the championship clubs. In the proposed contract, Pep's salary will increase several times compared to what he receives in Manchester. The English club believes that Guardiola will lead the team out of the crisis, so the decision to leave the team or not remains with the Spaniard. Newcastle is showing interest in Manchester City winger Jack Grealish. This is reported by Chronicle Live. According to the source, despite the 40s' interest in the 29-year-old Englishman, they are wary of the player's salary, whose salary at Manchester City is £300,000 per week. It is emphasized that Grealish will have to take a pay cut to move to Newcastle. The player's current labour agreement with the Citizens is calculated until June 30th, 2027. Transfermarkt estimates him at 45 million euros. Best young player Lamine Yamal finished the match against Las Palmas with a bloody leg and did not come out on the field with his teammates for training in the morning. The forward posted a photo on his social networks with the caption, "It's not a foul," accompanied by 2 laughing emoticons and another one covering his face with his hand. Barca head coach Hansi Flick said that the injury is not serious, and he suggested that Yamal will be able to play in the next match. "We have to wait 24 hours to understand if he will be available against Atletico Madrid, but I really hope to have Lamine as part of the squad." That's it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. Keep watching for more football action and have a wonderful day.